What's up, guys? Told you I'm gonna try a different camera angle this time, so let's see how this works. First couple count strips, Tennessee Valley Council. This was around the Florence, Muscle Shoals area of Alabama. The lodge for them was Cascanampoo. A lot of their flaps have this kind of river, and an Indian picking out some sort of mussel shell out of the river. Then Tuckabachie Area Council, they're from the Montgomery, Prattville area. Funny thing is that their camp is actually named Tuckabachie also, so I always thought that was kind of different. So that's our council strips. Let's go ahead to random away flaps I picked up. Picked up a large number of Manu flaps. I have a friend that is a white buffalo junkie. He loves white buffaloes. He's not in the hobby anymore. Sad enough. But I saw these on eBay and it made me think of him. I remember being there in 2010 and seeing this set, and I always thought this was a really cool set. And then there's some random ones I picked up. So, Poxky AO, something like that. They're the ones who did the Dancing Bear sets for a really long time. Let's see. We got a Wagyu. For some reason, I've started really liking Wagyu flaps. I don't know why. It just kind of happens. I really like these guys. Out of the Indian Nation Council. I think they're from out around Oklahoma. Just always do the little birdies, and they're just consistent with them. Now, I like this flap. It's real colorful. Just randomly traded for it. Thought it was cool looking. With Lakuchi, let's see. With Lakuchi is from southern Georgia. Fairly new lodge. Thought there was a QR code on the back. Coosa Lodge. Had to borrow my wife's phone.
You need the best defense on the pitch and also on the internet.
Apparently for this you have to listen to an ad. And I hate Liverpool. I'm an Arsenal fan. So let's see. There's 1,000 of these. Whatever. So this, I really like this one. This one's fairly old because it's from 1998. I just thought it just looked really cool. So you can tell it's just plastic bag thing. Where's that cloth? It was plastic. Alright, I traded this for with Patch Monkey. So let's see what the QR code tells us. Once I figure out my wife's phone. Let's see, and there are 1,500. I really need like 10 of these because I could trade the mess out of them. Good, very good looking patch. Okay, so we're gonna get into my Centennial stuff next. Let's see, Pakumatuk. I probably butchered that, but it's okay. Let's scan the back of this one too. Or not. It's faded right there in the... Okay. It's faded right here in the corner, just enough to where Leslie's phone isn't picking it up. Oh well, I didn't pay $20 for it. Even though there's a price tag on it. I traded someone for it. I just thought it was a cool looking patch that I needed for my Centennial collection. Get out of the picture. So, how about Batman? Never seen this one. And I was like, I need that for my Centennial collection. How about Fall Fellowship? And we got a little Jedi action going on. Not sure what that is. I've seen that lodge have patches before. I just don't remember how you pronounce it or where they're from. I'm mostly a southern region guy. 200 That's awesome. That's a good flap to have. I have no idea what this is. I've never seen this one. I do not even know what this award is. But it's a centennial. So, yay, it's in my collection now. I'm very excited about these three. Mobile Area Council. Originally, they belonged to Justin Levan, who traded them to KY Patch Monkey, who then traded them to me. And they all have the same number on the back. So once I scan it, I only have to scan one because they all have the same number of them. 250. That's awesome. Roll Tide. Have another Centennial here. I think this is another one of those mass-produced lodges, but I didn't have it, so therefore I needed it. No, I do not want your banking. Let's see. 2400. But I didn't have it, so I needed it. I always thought that this was a cool looking flap. My vigil name is Diligent Turtle, so it kind of fits. People wonder why I don't collect turtles. I just like wolves. That's just how it goes. Let's see. Says 1500. I knew they were from St. Louis. No patch on the thing. That's kind of weird. Still, really like that patch. Really cool design. And if I'm not mistaken, this council is the only council that has 2 OA lodges. This one, I think, is the other one's called Shawnee. We lost to them in 2009 in volleyball. And then these guys, they're from out in California. Their totem is this cog, which is this big gear-looking thing. They're really famous for doing the Cogman set in 2009. I think the other time they did it was 2012. Basically, it's Iron Man with that big cog instead of having the arc reactor in the middle of the suit. The delegate for this set is a neckerchief, which I'm always really cool. Like, if you have a neckerchief for your set, I just really like it. Let's see. 1600. I'm pretty sure the back is 1600 too, but we're going to check anyway. Let's give it a look. And 1600 also. So they made all these, as I said, get out of the way. Okay, so now let's go to the wolf stuff. Actually, before we get to the wolf stuff, how about a random neckerchief? It's not really a centennial, but it came out in 2015. I just think that is really cool. I like random neckerchiefs. So let's get through my wolf stuff. Let's see. Kittatinny Award. See a lot of them on eBay, but I've never seen this version before, so I was like, I need this. Let's see. We got a Black Rock and Appalachian Klondike 2015. I have no idea where that's from. I guess it's technically not a wolf. It's technically like a husky. But I like dogs, so it's close enough to a wolf. So I'm pretty sure I've got this set. I've got part of this set. I'm pretty sure I already have this set. If I do, this will end up being my trader. And this is the delegate that goes with it. I'm pretty sure I have all three of these patches. But that doesn't mean we can't scan it and have a look. But we have listened to a commercial. Thank you, Google Photos. I've always wanted to just look at a commercial. Delegate 500. That's kind of a large number for a delegate. I mean, if you just want me to be completely honest. I know Aracoma's delegate for 2018, there was only 56 made, so they're really hard to get. 400? Let's see. I'm going to guess there's 400 of these too. Just taking a guess. Yep, 400. Now, what I didn't have of that set was the Red Moon set that came with it. Now, I know there's a yellow border one, but I didn't have the red one, and I thought it looked so cool that I actually got this set, the blue border, and the delegate flap, the so-called delegate flap. Got all of that in one trade. And I thought this one looked so cool, and I'm pretty sure this is the more rare of the patches. I just downloaded this app on my wife's phone just a couple minutes ago. 125. That is freaking awesome. So just to make sure, I'm almost certain that, no, go back. I'm almost certain that this is also going to be 125, but we're going to check just to make sure. That's weird. One says 200, one says 125. You know what? Either way, it looks really cool, and it's in my collection, so that's all that matters. Now, let's go to another one. Just thought it looked really cool, and I wanted it. Simple as that. Let's see. So that's all my wolf stuff. I think there's one missing, but there's no telling where it is. So, got this Inato flap. I mean, Inato's set. Inato's an SR9 with us, so fairly familiar with him. Big old Thunderbird. That flap alone, I would pay money for the flap. And the QR code is messed up on the back of one. We'll see if we can get. Maybe we can get a scan off of this. Wow. Really didn't think we were going to get a scan, and there are 300. That's an awesome number. The lower the better. Got this guy. Know nothing about him, but it's a cool looking fish, and I know people who like fish patches, so therefore probably will trade pretty good. Let's see, how many are of this guy? 300. So, but that's a gold border. So I guess it's 300 combined. It drives me crazy when patches do that. So last one, let's see. This one just came in the mail the other day. Pretty cool looking set. Bought it real cheap just for trading stock. That's literally the only reason I bought it. Trying to get my trading stock up for Conclave because Conclave is coming. Ooh, 200. Is that the same on the back? Only 200, and I bought it for like not a lot. Let's see. Wow, only 200. That's cool. That makes me real happy. Now, the last three are my Aracoma patches, and I have to get my notes out. So let's go from, let's start with this one. So Aracoma, this is a S42. There were 200 made. I think it was made for the Camp Horn anniversary. It says 85th anniversary of Camp Horn. That is our council's camp in my home away from home. This is the Camp Horn logo. The Indian chief here that's doing the scout sign that used to be on a lot of our council strips. These are actually hard to find. This is a $55 flap. Some people argue more, but it's at least $50. And a really nice flap. And 2009 was when I graduated from high school. Take a look at the back right there. That's a good looking patch. The next one is an F2 Aracoma. There were 220 made between 1964 and 1969. Now, as you can see, it's a little limp. This can go anywhere from $50 to $100 depending on the condition. These were all in a big trade, so I didn't have to worry about spending a lot of money. And then the last one was the one I was most excited about, was getting my hands on an A2. So pretty. So this is an A2 Aracoma silver anniversary. I'm guessing that is 55 years. No, it's not 55. I can't do math. That's 25. Gosh. Made in 77, obviously. It's an A2. 125 made. This is a $150 patch. And was by far the biggest haul, the biggest thing I got at Fall Fellowship. Not Fall Fellowship, Winter Fellowship. I can't talk today. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed it, and let me know if you like this new camera angle.